Wee! Good evening and that, and welcome to EdTube 316 Productions. I'm Edward the Trash Talker, and I'm live for you guys on EdTube 316 Productions. All right, well, sorry I am late tonight starting. I had to restart my computer. I tried to refresh it, 2, 3 times. It did not work, so I ended up restarting the computer, and now that finally did it. So thank God. So I was almost about to email StreamYard, but I think hopefully I got the issue resolved. So what I'll probably end up doing is I might go ahead and after I do this broadcast, end it. Reboot the computer, and that's probably gonna be about it. I may just go ahead and I'll just download it the next day, and that'll be fine. So I don't really have to do it right away, which is really nice. Anyway, let's see. We'll go ahead and go through. There's going to be some teams getting clowned. As you see, Duke, Georgia Tech, North Carolina, and Southern Cal get clowned tonight. But before I clown them, let me let you know Southern Cal lost to Utah. North Carolina lost to Virginia. Georgia Tech lost to Boston College, and Duke lost to Florida State. So for those of you who watched any of those games, so any of your teams lost, so sorry that they lost. But if any of your teams won, congratulations. Hopefully they make it to the, playoffs or whatever. I know Florida State is definitely looking good. They are undefeated. I think they'll probably win the ACC and national title this year. Georgia, I think, is going to win the SEC championship and national title. That's pretty much all. North Carolina, even though they've got one loss, I think they still could get into the playoffs. Possibly, I don't know if they'll get the national title in, but I know they'll definitely get into the playoffs. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, first we'll start off with Duke to get clowned, and we'll work on over. All right. Well, Duke. Oh, I'm sorry. Viewer discretion is advised. Parental advisory. If there's anybody here in the studio or anybody who's out recording right now, and y'all need to go to the restroom or get water, please do so at this time. Anyone? No? Okay. Well, buckle your seatbelts because this is going to be a bumpy ride. Okay. Well, Duke, it's time for you boys to get your prick asses into the clowning box, take your medicine, eat your crow. Hey, guess what, Duke? No buffing for you. Well, Duke, let's see. You rolled into Tallahassee, Florida, and you lost to Florida State. I mean, you basically got your doo-doo pushed in by Florida State. How do you lose to Florida State? Please explain that to me. Oh, my God. Did you literally just, at the end of the game, take a paper plate, put it right in the center of the field, took a big, giant, humongous crap on it, and then I guess Florida State Seminoles picked it up, folded it up, they shined it up real nice, turned that son of a gun sideways, and stuck it straight up all your candy asses. Oh, my God, that had to be terrible for you. Did they end up doing that to you? Oh, my God. I mean, geez, Duke, I mean, you're 4-1? Now you're 4-2? I mean, you're still a good team, but you just got your doo-doo pushed in by the better team, which is Florida State. And I know that Florida State's going to end up playing, I know Florida, but that's not till November 25th, so we won't have to worry about that. And we go into the swamp, and we'll beat the Gators in the swamp. So, and we'll be clowning in Florida. We'll get clowned by me. So there you go. So Florida, you're going to lose to Florida State in the swamp. So you say you're undefeated. Yeah, maybe you are, but when Florida State comes in, be prepared to lose. That undefeated streak in the swamp is going to come to a conclusion. It's going to end. So just saying. But yeah, again, sorry I'm late starting. But anyway, Duke, you garbage. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Looky here. see him in here? Duke is got it. Losing to Florida State Duke is unacceptable. I mean, you literally just lost. And that's the bottom line. Because I said so, you stupid pricks. Maybe now, I guess I'm pretty sure some of y'all probably got arrested. Some of y'all disappeared into the Bermuda Triangle. Some of y'all are out running around with a Bible in one hand and a slut in the other. And some of y'all ended up at a strip club where you got your faces smacked for 12 hours. And yeah, I'm sure you blew about, 50 grand just to have intercourse with the girls in the club. And, oh, God. I can't even discuss anymore with what happened to you. You're going to have to go back to the drawing board. That's it for you. Yeah, it's unacceptable to lose to Florida State. Better luck next year. Yeah. All right. Next up is Georgia Tech. Viewer discretion is advised. Parental advisory. If there's anybody here that's in the studio or that's out streaming somewhere at the same time as this, you need to go to the restroom or get water, please do so at this time. Anyone? No? Okay. Well, buckle your seatbelts because it's going to be a bumpy ride. Okay, well, Georgia Tech's time for you boys to get your prick asses into the clowning box, take your medicine, eat your crow. Hey, guess what, Georgia Tech? No buffet for you. Well, Georgia Tech, you played Boston College at home, and you got your doo-doo pushed in by Boston College. Tell me something, Georgia Tech. How do you lose to Boston College? Please explain that to me. I mean, you had that old head coach. You played against Boston College with him, and you lost. You got this new head coach. Rotate got another one, and you lost to Boston College. I mean, any coach you get, I have a feeling that the next coach you get, you're going to lose to Boston College. It's pretty much this. I mean, losing to Boston College, Georgia Tech is unacceptable. I mean, they pushed your doo-doo in. I mean, they literally pushed your doo-doo in. Now you're what? 3-4? Oh, that's unacceptable. And what, you think now you're gonna go into the the ACC and the national no, you ain't getting in there. I don't think so. 4 losses, it doesn't get you playoffs, doesn't get you any national title. Forget it, it's not happening. Not this year. I mean, unless you get a coach that can turn the program around and and literally start concentrating on winning games you need to be winning and whatever. I mean, that's the only way. I mean, you could try to kiss the asses of every ACC team's athletic directors and do some hazing acts. I mean, that might help. You could try that. I mean, I don't know. It's worth a shot if you want to go there, but you do what you want. But Georgia Tech, I'm pretty sure that you got to know. I mean, Boston College obviously was the better team than you, and you lost to the better team. I mean, that's hands down. I mean, I just don't understand how you lose to Boston College. I mean, you think it would have made it different if you went up there? They still would have beaten you, so it really wouldn't have made much of a difference for you, But you lost to Boston College. I mean, Georgia Tech, did you end up, I guess you must have got a paper plate, put it on the field, dropped your pants, and took a giant, humongous crap on it. And I'm pretty sure that Boston College picked up that plate that was full of the crap. They shined it up real nice, turned that son of a gun sideways, and stuck it straight up all your candy asses. I mean, that's just plain unacceptable to lose to Boston College. I mean, you got your doo-doo pushed in. Well, I guess maybe they just pushed your doo-doo back inside you now doing that. So, well, Georgia Tech, maybe better luck next year happens for you. But anyway, Georgia Tech, guess what? You garbage, garbage, garbage. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. There we go. Oh, look at it. You see Georgia Tech in here? Do you see him in here? Georgia Tech is garbage. Losing to Boston College is 100% grade A unacceptable. I mean, I'm sure the other coach you had probably didn't like it, and the one you got now doesn't like it. So I guess you're just going to have to keep rotating coaches until you can find one that can actually beat Boston College. I mean, that's all I got to tell you. Did you guys end up at some dump motel in the projects or something that was infested with cockroaches or something? And I'm pretty sure that when you left, the cockroaches left a note saying, "Clean this place up." Yeah, I'm pretty sure that happened for you. But anyway, better luck next year for you, Tech. And that's the bottom line, because I said so, you stupid pricks. All right, next up, North Carolina. Let me get a little drink. All right. Viewer discretion is advised, parental advisory. If there's anybody here in the studio or is anybody streaming the same time as this broadcast, anybody, you got to go to the restroom or get water, please do so at this time. Anyone? No? Okay. Well, buckle your seatbelts because it's going to be a bumpy ride. Okay. Well, North Carolina, time for you boys to get your prick asses into the clowning box, take your medicine, eat your crow. Hey, guess what, North Carolina? No buffet for you. Well, North Carolina, let's see. You played Virginia in Chapel Hill. It was a Keenan Ivory Stadium or something, or Keenan Memorial Stadium, or whatever the name of your stadium's called. I mean, you played Virginia, who happens to be 1-5 at the time, now 2-5, and you lose to Virginia. How do you lose to Virginia? Please explain that to me. Do we have any, I don't know. We don't need any North. I mean, if there are any North Carolina fans want to come explain themselves, yeah, we lost to Virginia. Our quarterback, couldn't see where he was throwing the ball to because the sun was in his eyes. Well, that's a great excuse. Great excuse for losing, I can tell you that. But let me tell you, it's unacceptable to lose. Anything else? No, that's it. Thank you for coming up. I'm going to just go ahead and just ring you guys out. But yeah, North Carolina, that's just unacceptable. Losing to Virginia is unacceptable. I mean, how do you lose to Virginia? I mean, they're 2-5, and they pushed your doo-doo in, and Virginia's terrible. I mean, 2-5? You lost to a 2-5 Virginia team? How is that possible? How does a great team like North Carolina lose to a 1-5, now 2-5 Virginia team? That's unacceptable. I mean, I am beside myself. That's got to be the most ridiculous, absurd thing ever done in college football. I mean, Virginia, North Carolina, you lost to Virginia. That's unacceptable. Oh my God, how can you do that? You were undefeated and you let Virginia beat you? Oh, yeah, I'm sure you guys must have went on the field with a paper plate, dropped your pants, took a giant, humongous crap on it on there. And I don't know if you, and then I'm sure Virginia, excuse me, let me go and do a little something. I get a prop. Let me pause this recording for a minute. All right, sorry about that. So basically, yeah, you took the paper plate, North Carolina. You took a paper plate, dropped your pants, took a humongous deuce right on there, big giant humongous crap right on there, and I'm pretty sure then, the Virginia team just picked it up. They shined it up real nice, turned that son of a gun sideways, and stuck it straight up all your candy asses. And then, it wouldn't surprise me that even when during playing the game, y'all had one of these stuck strut up your ass too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like one of your receivers were running with one of these stuck up your ass. And I'm sure that was pretty ridiculous. Yeah, that's what you get for losing to Virginia. I mean, losing to Virginia is unacceptable. So what did you do after the game, after you took that giant crap and then you had one of these stuck up your asses? I guess you ended up going home with this up your ass as well. And I'm sure you were probably telling them, yeah, we lost to Virginia. We had one of these stuck up our asses. And we took a giant crap on the field with the paper plate, and then the Virginia team stuck that paper plate straight up our asses. That's unacceptable. It's not fair. Well, maybe if you didn't lose to Virginia, it wouldn't have happened. Let me go ahead and put my little. I'm back. Sorry about that. Anyway, so basically, North Carolina, yeah, maybe you should try with that prop I just had, have it stuck up your ass. Try trying to catch a football with that up your ass. See how it works. Maybe next time you play Virginia, you should have that sword that I just showed, that little plastic one. Have it stuck up your ass and see how well you do. Hey, if you beat Virginia with that would be amazing. But highly doubt you'll win again against them. But you're welcome to give it a shot. I do love you, North Carolina, but you had a loss, so I gotta clown you. So yeah, maybe you should try. Maybe your receiving core ought to run down the field trying to catch the ball with that thing that sword right up your ass. See how it works. Hey, if you beat Virginia that way, that would be amazing. But I don't know if that's happening. But anyway, in closing, North Carolina, I want to tell you this. You garbage. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Oh, you see North Carolina in here? Do you see him in here? North Carolina is garbage. Losing to Virginia, it's unacceptable. And that's the bottom line because I said so, you stupid pricks. Okay, now we'll go ahead and take care of Southern Cal. Viewer discretion is advised, parental advisory. If there's anybody here in the studio or that's out streaming somewhere at the same time as this broadcast, if y'all need to go to the restroom or get water, please do so at this time. Anyone? Well, I need to go get some water. No? Okay. Well, buckle your seat. Well, you've been warned. Buckle your seatbelts because this is going to be a bumpy ride. Okay. Well, Southern Cal, it's time for you boys to get your prick asses in the clowning box, take your medicine, eat your crow. Hey, guess what, Southern Cal? No buffet for you. Well, Southern Cal. Well, Southern Cal, what can I say about you? Southern Cal, it's time for you. Yeah, get your prick ass in the clowning box, take your medicine, eat your crow. Well, guess what, Southern Cal? No buffet for you. Well, Southern Cal, what can I say that you lost to Utah? How do you lose to Utah? Please explain that to me. I mean, your game was in the Coliseum, and you lost in the Coliseum to Utah. Oh, my God. I don't get this at all. You lost to Utah. That's plain ridiculous. I could see, Florida probably beating them in the swamp. But Florida played Utah in the mountains, and Florida lost. Now Utah comes to you, and you get your doo-doo pushed in by Utah. Southern Cal, that's 100% grade A unacceptable. How can you get your doo-doo pushed in by Utah? That's I don't get it. It makes no sense whatsoever. Southern Cal, I don't know how to describe this to you, but losing to Utah, it's unacceptable. I guess you guys ended up getting a paper plate. You put it right on the field. You took your pants off, took a giant crap on the plate, and oh my God, it was just really, really bad. And I'm sure the Utah Utes, they picked it up, they shined it up real nice, turned that son of a gun sideways, and stuck it straight up all your candy asses. How do you allow that to happen, Southern Cal? Please tell me. I'm really interested in knowing this. Losing to Utah, it's unacceptable. Who you got? Lincoln Riley? Could Lincoln Riley not beat Utah? Lincoln Riley should be able to beat that school easily. Oh, I guess he just proved he couldn't beat them. Oh, well, I guess maybe, I don't know what the answer is here. But yet losing to Utah is just unacceptable. I guess you guys are probably out running. I guess some of y'all must have been out. I guess some of you players must have got arrested. Some of y'all probably disappeared into the Bermuda Triangle. I'm sure some of y'all are out running around. I guess some of y'all are probably out running around with your heads cut, running around like chickens with your heads cut off. That's just bad. Losing to Utah, that's plain unacceptable. I just don't see how that can even be. It's bad. I don't even know how to even grade you on this. But I'd say Southern Cal losing to Utah, that's what you get. Sorry to say it, but that's the reality. But anyway, in closing, I'll say this. Southern Cal, you garbage. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Oh, you see Southern Cal in here? Do you see him in here? Southern Cal is garbage. I don't know what to say about you, Southern Cal. It's plain unacceptable to lose to Utah, especially in your hometown. Utah pushed your doo-doo in. That's unacceptable. And that's the bottom line because I said so, you stupid pricks. There we go. All right. That takes care of that. I've already just clowned 4 teams. So that was cool. Anyway, yes, sorry I had to take care of that. Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I'm sure a lot of you guys probably watched some college football yesterday. Again, if some of your teams won, congratulations. And some of your teams and any of your teams that lost, well, you know what they say, better luck next year. I mean, yeah, I mean, Virginia beating North Carolina, that to me is unacceptable. I don't like the fact that North Carolina lost. That's unacceptable. I mean, Virginia. At least Virginia, I don't have to. Won't have to worry about seeing Virginia go to the playoffs because they ain't going to no playoffs. I mean, a 2-5 record ain't going to get you into the playoffs. I mean, if there's a team that's that bad, 2-5, and they get into the playoffs, I'd like to know, hey Virginia, if you think you're getting into the playoffs, the only way you get in with a 2-5 record, you better be planning on kissing the asses of every ACC team's athletic directors. And you better do some hazing acts. I mean, if you think you're getting into the playoffs and play for the national title, yeah, you better be kissing some serious ACC commissioner ass to get in. I mean, because if you're not doing that, you ain't getting in. Now, if you do it, you could, but hey, who knows? But that's just. But Virginia, you beat North Carolina. I will say congratulations. But North Carolina, you lost Virginia. That's unacceptable. I mean, it's almost like Indiana getting taken to the woodshed by who was it? I don't know, some nobody school. And then Kentucky in basketball losing to what was it St. Mary or one of the teams, was it Indiana that played St. Mary or some? Well, whoever. I mean, that's almost as bad as getting beaten by the Virgin Mary here. I mean, this is kind of like, oh yeah, North Carolina, you got beat by the Virgin Mary. Ooh, that's unacceptable. How do you lose to Virginia? Ugh. Well, better luck next year. Maybe after having that stuff shoved up your ass, and then if they stuck the little sword thing that those guys carry, or what you see on their helmets, I bet if they stick, maybe next time they're stuck up their asses, just maybe they could play better having them and they run with them in there. That would be interesting to see. I'd like to see how North Carolina does it. If North Carolina beats Virginia like that, that would be amazing and shocking. But it could be embarrassing too. But hey, funny, But who knows? I mean, how that goes. I mean, but yeah, North Carolina losing to Virginia, yeah, it's unacceptable. That's all I can tell you. All right. Anyway, yes, happy Sunday, everyone. Yes, sorry to be starting very late tonight. Usually I do start at 8, but yeah, I had to refresh this computer. I had to reboot it, and and that's kind of like what happened here. So it was just, I mean, finally getting this reboot in, and it finally worked. So yeah, I'm gonna probably go ahead and reboot this computer again after this broadcast, and then I might either download it or I might download it tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, just see what happens. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing all right tonight. Yeah, I had a pretty busy work day today. You know how it is. I mean, I've been with my job for 21 years. Yeah, I mean, it's great. I mean, I close twice a week. I mean, Thursday and Friday nights are my close nights, and and that's pretty much all I do. I mean, do what they need, and that's about it. But anyway, depending on how much time there is, I'll either download it tonight or I may wait till the next day to do it. I mean, that way, so I can pretty much go ahead and I can knock off a couple of other recordings that are stored in the library. That way I can have one in there, and then I have enough to do at least a recording for Tuesday and Wednesday. So yeah, probably won't do a recording tomorrow because of because I'll be on a show. So generally I won't do a recording then. So Tuesday, Wednesday nights, those will be recordings. And hopefully Saturday. Yeah, I didn't do one last Saturday because I was watching football at the time. So only way I'll do recording on Saturday night is if my team's not playing, then I'll do a recording. But if they're playing, I'm not doing a recording. So that's basically how that will work. That's the deal for that. So yeah, once after I do this recording, I'll probably reboot my computer and hopefully, and then I might do maybe a couple reboots. Might reboot it a couple times. Just in case. You never know. Never know with these things. So that way, if I reboot it, I know the camera will work. So. Yeah, I was almost about to report this issue to StreamYard, but thank God now the camera is working, and I started late. Cameras work, so looks like I was able to resolve the browser issue myself this time. That was kind of strange. I'll still let them know, but I was like, well, I believe I got it fixed, but I had to. I've refreshed, didn't work, then finally restarted it, and it finally worked. So either someone is not streaming now, or they're streaming and they probably, needed to get the camera. I don't know what the issue was, but I think it sounded like it was a browser issue, but it looks like I got the problem fixed, which is good. If you're able to fix issues like what I just did, that's amazing. And I'm glad I was able to fix it. So somehow all I did was just restarted the computer, and then and likely for me, when I created this broadcast, if I had to reboot the computer because the camera wouldn't turn on, I reboot the computer. The good thing is when it has the create, I move down and the broadcast is already there. So I guess it automatically, StreamYard, automatically saves it for you. But all I had to do was just look for where it was saved, and I just hit Enter Studio, boom, and I'm in, and then I get the camera on, boom. That's how I was able to do it. So let me go ahead. Well, I don't need no period there. So yeah, so that's another thing I learned here, and I've been knowing about that, which is good. So some of you guys, like if you create your broadcast, your camera doesn't turn on, reboot your computer. Your topic will automatically be saved. So all you got to basically do is reboot your computer, go to the StreamYard, just hit Enter Studio. And then if you need to do any editing, you can do editing. And then you just hit save changes, and then boom, you're good to go. So yeah, so sorry I was late tonight. Anyway, I had to I had dinner, had some wings tonight, which was really good. Had about 4 of them. And then I had to restart the computer. And generally, when I've rebooted my computer almost so many times, I'm surprised the camera didn't work. I was how many times I've rebooted the computer, but this time I just rebooted the computer. This time it worked, so I probably might just go ahead and reboot it again because I don't want to take the risk, try and go tomorrow and then I have the same issue again. So I'll probably go ahead and reboot the computer. And I might right after I get off the Monday night show, I might just download this broadcast. So that'll be good. I don't know. I could try and do it tonight if I want, but I don't know. I'll see. I'll see what happens. It just depends on what's happening here. I could download it immediately, but if not, I may just go ahead and just wait till tomorrow to do it. So, yeah, because I'm probably going to go ahead and after I'm done with this recording, just restart my computer so that way I don't have any issues again. And then I guess I could run the scan too. We'll see. So let's say if I do it, reboot, scan, and then so it would be a Sunday still, Monday, Tuesday. Well, I'll just have to. It'll take like a few days, so maybe I'll need to do a couple of them. Might have to do at least maybe 2 reboots. That could possibly happen. If I choose to do 2 reboots, that'd be good. I'll do one tonight, and then And if the other reboot happens on Monday, then at least I can. Hopefully, I shouldn't have any more issues. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Yeah, I mean, I can do it that way. So that way, at least I'll be able to. I can always cancel the scans too if needed. So So anyway, hey, look at that. See, this happens. Because yeah, I mean that does happen. So hopefully I can get through this broadcast without the lights turning off on me again. I mean, that's just gotta be. I may just have to clown my lights here. nah, that'd be bad. But anyway, yeah, Duke lost to Florida State. I think it was 37-20 or 38-20. Yeah, I think it was like 38-20. And then Georgia Tech lost to Boston College. North Carolina lost to Virginia. Southern Cal lost to Utah. Oh, that was terrible. And I think Oregon beat. I forget who Oregon played. Oh yeah, was it Washington State at Oregon play? Well, I know Washington State lost. I think it was to Oregon or something. But yeah, the North Carolina game, that was on CW. I missed that. I didn't see that one. But I know North Carolina lost. I was hoping for them to win, but they didn't. So that was just terrible that North Carolina lost. I couldn't believe they did. So anyway, but yeah, I love to play video games. Unfortunately, I don't have a system to play them on. But hopefully, my system will get fixed, and hopefully, when I get it back, it will work. Not like turn it on and the thing doesn't work. So hopefully, they'll get that fourth little screw or something that they need to get. Hopefully, they'll get that put in, and then I guess the chip or whatever they need that saves it. Hopefully, they can get that screw in and then the chip in, and hopefully, it will work this time. And I won't have to worry about it cutting off on me again. So, so that will be really good. I mean, I'll be real happy if that happens, because I really want to play that thing. I mean, I miss playing video games, and I mean, I would just love to get back into doing it. But hopefully, if my system gets fixed, I'll be able to play again. It should happen. It'll happen. It just takes some time, but it'll happen. I mean, I'm not going to hold my breath, but it'll happen. But yeah, I mean, I'll tell you, I love I'd say some of my favorites. I mean, I've got a lot of favorite video games. There's a lot I like to play. I mean, the GTAs, I love playing those, especially GTA 4. I mean, I can go over some of the missions with you. Some are easy, some are cakewalk, some are not such a cakewalk, because like I said, if you do missions with GTA 4, if you don't know how to do the mission, you don't know what you're doing, and you just do it, and you try to think you're going to pass and you fail it, yeah. I mean, the best way to really figure out how to do it is I would go to youtube.com. There's a search box, type in GTA 4, and depending on what system you got the game for, just type in GTA 4, what game system you got it for, or you're playing it on. Type in the mission you're having trouble with, and then you'll have some videos come up, and then it kind of shows you how it's done. I mean, that's what I would recommend doing. But if I can also, depending on the mission, I could probably help you out too. I do have an email address. If you need to contact me, I'll be happy to try to answer it through email. But depending on the mission, I'll run through some of them. And like I said, if I talk about a mission and that's the one you're having trouble with, let me know, and I'll try to do my best and help you get through it. There's some easy ones. There's one where you pick the girls up at the train station, and then that's a real easy mission. I mean, you just do that, and eventually I think one of them tells you need to get a change of clothes. And there's these little like blue person things. Those are like side missions. They'll have you do something. There's some of them are pretty easy. Some can be difficult. Um, there's one in like where you start, and you help this guy out. Basically, you don't really all he does is he just basically gives you like what, $100 or $50 bill or something. I guess it's like $100 or something. He just gives you $100 and that's it. I mean, you can use that and go into the clothing store there. You know, some of them, that's the only one that hands you money. Some of them are side missions. You have to like take them somewhere, and they'll reward you after and take them back home or whatever. The side missions are pretty good. Some can be pretty difficult if you don't know how to do it, but some are pretty easy. So I can go through some of them, but like I said, there's one at the very beginning of the game. Eventually does open up. Like I said, you'll see him on like a sidewalk or curb or something. You go to him and he talks. He's like, "Hey, what's up? Hey, here's $100, man. That's it. Just hand you $100. That's it. There's not really even a mission to it. I mean, just hand you money and that's it." But yeah, real easy. I mean, there's no failing with that. Can't go wrong with that. Someone giving you money, hey, I'll take it. If that happened to me in real life, I would definitely take it. Yeah. And there's missions for your cousin. You do Roman Bell, like you work for him. Basically, he just gives you taxi missions. They're all fun. You just pick up people, and then you take them to their destination. That's it. And you can get as much as you like. Sometimes you can, and then you basically after you do the mission, you take care of that person. Basically, I think he automatically calls his cousin and says, "Hey, yeah, I did it." And he's like, "Yeah, good. Anytime, I guess." And he says, "Hey, anytime you need, some fares, just call me. He'll get you fares. Sometimes there'll be fares. Sometimes he'll say, nope, try again later or something." And you can also, you can date girls in there. There's the first one's already unlocked. That's Michelle's the first woman you meet. And I think it happens like on one of the missions with Roman. I mean, you can actually, she like calls you and asks you to date or something. So if you end up doing that, or what you could do, yeah, I mean, sometimes, if you go to pick her up and the phone rings and then your cousin calls, what I generally do, I don't like to do this. I just end up, hey, I'll just do this mission for Roman, and then I go take care of then meet Michelle, and she'll just say, hey, or when you're in the car, she just tells you what happened. She says, my cousin was in some trouble or something. I had to help him and I had to do something. And she ends up understanding, which is good. And you go through the date. Basically, you meet her at her house, and she's like all prepping up, getting ready, and then she says like, "Hey," mentions like a fun fair, so you're like, "Okay, fun fair, we'll do that." And you end up going. It's basically you go to this carnival. You end up there in her car, and then all of a sudden she's saying, "Oh, it's closed. Oops, they must be doing some construction work or whatever." So she says, so she mentions a bowling alley. She's like, "Yeah, we'll go bowling." So you basically, instead of going to the fun fair, the plans change, and you end up taking her bowling. Hey, that's real cool. I mean, I like bowling in that game. That's really fun. So get back in the car. You're in her car. You take her bowling. And you can even like eat in the bowling alley, which is really nice. Yeah, I've actually done that. It's only like go to Burger Shot, and it's like $1 or something. That's nothing. I mean, because you can make more money, your taxi missions, and then you make more money. You can recover that dollar. I mean, that's like dollars, like it's water. I mean, you make the money back. So I look at it's not that big of a deal. And it's like you beat her, and if you you can play like, and your first game, basically it's free. So, or if you do half a game, that's free. But you can take her bowling in and do like a full game, which is really nice. I've done that. So, and then you take her back home, and eventually, you get to date her again, and that's how that works. And once you do that, you're good. You can do, and you just continue on your taxi missions for your cousin, which is really nice. There's other people you can like unlock their abilities, or there's other girls to unlock that you can date. Let's see. So another girl there's one called Alex. She's really nice. She actually, if you unlock her special ability, she can actually get you a discount on clothes. So if anytime you need to get a change of clothes, call her up and she'll get you a discount. So you can go to the clothes shop. I guess it's like a Russian clothing shop. You could go there, or basically, if there's other clothing shops unlocked, you can go to the Russian one. You can go to some that's out, wherever, almost, what's that, like near, I forget where it is, but there's other clothing shop. I guess what do they call it? Like Perseus or something. There's Perseus. There's another one. Perseus. There's another, whatever the name of it is. There's other clothing shops, but Alex, if you have her ability unlocked, which she can get you a discount on clothes, which is really, really nice. And then instead of paying the full store price, she can get you a discount, and then it's reduced. So that's not a bad deal. I mean, so that's a good thing to have with her. I mean, what I do with some of the girls, I love to take them to strip clubs, and you just look at their taste, see what they like, and if there's something they're not into, don't do it. Something they like, do it. Like Alex, I like to take her to the strip club. I like to do strip clubs with her. I would do that. I'd probably do comedy, comedy show, comedy club, good. Not sure about cabaret, but definitely comedy I would do. I'd take her out to eat. The diner, or I don't think I'd do a diner, but I'd do like something like one of those like a fancier restaurant, like the cafe, Star Cafe or something. Yeah, I'd take her there. And Carmen, I would do the same thing for her. Or that, I'd probably do an expensive place, or with Carmen, I could take her to. I don't know if I'd do Burger Shot, but I would probably take her to like I don't know, maybe a diner, but some. Well, not the first time. I wouldn't do Cluck and Bell. I mean, maybe another time. Like I'd do a restaurant, and then maybe Cluck and Bell another time. But I know she does like it, but I would do like Cluck and Bell. No, usually like the Star Cafe diner. I would take Carmen to a strip club, a comedy show. Possibly bowling. Alex, I wouldn't do bowling with her, but darts with Alex and Carmen, that's really good to do. And if you do enough activities with Alex or Carmen, you can unlock their special abilities too. Like Carmen, she's a nurse, so if you're low on some health, just call her. She can heal you up. Boom, you're back in business again. So that's a good one to have. Kiki's another good one to get. Her special ability, she's a lawyer. So if let's say you have a high wanted level, just give her a call. She could get your wanted level down to nothing. Because she, it's like I said, she's a lawyer. She probably knows the district attorney, or she knows like she probably knows somebody that's, that can get your wanted level raised or something. Or she could basically do it herself. She's a lawyer, so it's like she knows what to do. Yeah. So Kiki's another good one, but I would recommend, if you date her, do not just go on a date with her and then call someone else, basically cancel on her and date another person, like a date Alex or do not do that. I actually saw, I watched on YouTube what happens. Kiki will stalk you. I mean, she'll literally like slash your cart. One one day she'll like slash her car tires. Another day, yeah, I don't know. I know one I've seen her like slash her car tires or something. But yeah, I don't recommend call Kiki up to date her and then basically like cancel. And basically, it's like you want to date her, then you date someone else. It's like you cancel on her. Yeah, because then she stalks you. It's bad. I've actually seen it done. I mean, I've never actually done that, but I've seen it on YouTube, the actual video game, and see, the stalking's up. She'll basically stalk you. Yeah, you don't want those problems. So what I usually will do, if I do a date with someone, I stick with that person. I don't two-time them. I mean, even though I have like, 3 or 4 girls I could choose to date, I just say, okay, I'm going to date Kiki, and then I stick with her. I do the date with her, that's it. And then if I want to date someone else, then I date another girl. I don't date one girl and then not pick her up and then just date another one and pick that. No, I don't do that. I mean, like I said, if you want to do that in the game, you can, but like I said, I don't recommend do it. If you want what I just told you happens, if you want those problems, go ahead. Be my guest is all I'm going to tell you. Because all I'm going to say is I don't recommend do it because I don't do it. So let's see. There's another one. Yeah, Kate is another one. So basically, how you unlock Kiki, I think you can unlock her through, I think it's Love Meet. Alex is unlocked through, I think there's a mission you got to do. I think, is it like Blow Your Cover or something? No, Blow Your Cover is Carmen, sorry. But you basically got to like, I think you have to complete 1 or 2 missions for Elizabetta. I think then you can unlock Alex. Yeah, there's one you do that you meet this biker person. I think his name's Johnny or something. He's from he's in GTA 4, but he is in GTA 4, but it's another game. It's Lost and Damned. I think that's where he's from. So you meet with him. And yeah, you do, and there's a mission you do. You got to kill some bad guys. You go somewhere, kill bad guys, and once that's over, I think then you can unlock Alex. I think you have to go to, I think it's like crapless.net or something like that, and then you got to click on the something about like a party USA or something like that. Look for that link. It's some like link, website link or something. There's some link there. You click that, and then I think it's something that you date her or whatever. Click that, and then you just gotta wait for her to contact you. Then once she contacts you, and then she tells you day and time, we're married, boom. That's how you unlock her. So she's unlocked from crapless.net. I think Carmen and Kiki are unlocked through, I think it's Love Meet. Yeah, lovemeet.net or .com or something like that. But you get them through Love Meet. And there's a mission. You meet with Roman, and you're supposed to set up like an email account, and you go to the cafe. There's an internet cafe you go to, and you get your account set up, and it walks you through it, and you're checking your emails, and yeah, that's about it. Oh, okay, we got a guest. Okay. All right. Can you give me 2 fingers? Can you give me 3 fingers? Thumbs up. You're harmless. All righty. Of course you're harmless. Hello, Gothie. How are you?
Hello.
Yeah, so I was just running through talking about GTA 4 video games, just, going through that.
Okay.
Yeah, so, hey, I apologize for beating my lateness here. I had to restart my computer.
I checked my email and bam, there you are. So I was like, okay, let's see what's going on. Is he still alive? Let's find out.
Yeah, so I figured, I at the opening, I clowned some college football teams. So, as I'm a trash talker, so I love to do some trash talking of football teams who lose, and I
that's
started
what
talking about
football's all about. It's trash talking. Brotherly
exactly
love, trash
right.
talking. Your team sucks.
Yes,
No, your team sucks.
we
No,
click
your
so
team
well.
sucks.
Yeah,
Next thing you know, the fucking Raiders come in. Boom.
Yep.
Your team. Duh. Exactly.
Yeah, I emailed Stickman, but I'll have to see what's going on with him. Hopefully he comes up. We'll see. But hey, you came up, so I'm happy. So you haven't talked with Miss Roberts lately, have you? You haven't been on her streams.
No,
lately?
but she's been at my tushy. That's for sure.
What you mean?
She's mad that her little love interest, Grady George, and I did a co-host thing for a little while, and that's what I was doing. I was trying that out for a little bit.
Right.
And she got mad and upset and DM'd him and, admitted to some things, which I'm very proud of her for, but still doesn't change the fact that you did what you did. The whole choosing, adult, whatever. Point is, yeah, that was fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm glad you had a great time with that. Hey, I have no problem with you doing that, just to let you know.
Exactly, people.
Yeah. See, you did the Grady interview with it. I will say this, I don't have a problem with it. So, of course I don't have a problem with it because I'm a guy. So
yeah, and you're secure.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't have any insecurities, of jealousy, of hatred in me. I don't have that. So I think, look, I'm not trying to talk bad about Miss Roberts, Crystal, but I think that when she got mad at you, I think she has insecurities of jealousy and hatred.
Yeah. And that was talked about in the DM.
Yeah.
I called it.
That's my opinion. I mean, like I said, I don't want to talk bad about
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times.
Yeah.
I called it. Even before I had cards, I was like, honey, I've been there. And the fucking cards started calling that shit. I was like, honey, you see what I mean? Mm-hmm. I'm not spewing bullshit on you. I'm clowning you here and there. Yeah, because you're clowning me. You think you are. Point is, dude, it's okay to be insecure. We're all human. But guess what? The moment you get mad about it and throw a temper tantrum, that's the problem.
Right. Yeah, I totally agree with you about that. Like I said, I mean, who knows Crystal Roberts better than you? I mean, I don't know. I know her, but not as well. So I haven't known her as long as you have. So, and I really haven't. I've only, like I said, that only one time. I only went on her stream that one time. That was when Granny 14 was on. But that was the last time I went on her panel. I haven't been on her panel since. So I've basically been, just doing recording here and there, and then, and I'm letting Crystal do her thing because, even though it's like, hey, I gave her my email address, see if she wants to come up. It's like, okay, she hasn't written me. Okay, I get it. You're not interested. That's fine.
No, because she's been talking about me and Grady, so that's why she's not interested.
Wait, she's not interested in coming here because she's been talking about you and Grady?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I guess Crystal doesn't like me anymore or something. I don't know.
No, she makes jokes constantly. Not constantly, but she makes jokes. Oh, blame it on Ed. Yeah, because you can't blame it on me, honey. And Ed don't give two shits about. That's what grown man is like. They don't fucking care.
Right. But it's like, it's like if she doesn't like me, fine. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've given her my email address and said, look, hey, you're welcome to come up. She's welcome to come up here. I have no problem with it. And it's like this. I don't get an email back. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe she's not interested. I get it. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And if she doesn't want to come up, it's not like I'm forcing her to come up. I gave her my
you're so forcing her.
Huh?
You're so forcing her to come up by giving her an email.
I gave her my email just to see if she wants to come up. I said, well, if you want to come up, that's my email address, That's it. I'm not like consistently giving it to her. I just gave it to her and that was it,
And again, mind blown, pardon my French, but a real man will not hold a grudge because life's not worth it.
Yeah. But it's like I said, and like I said, and I know Relentless too. I've known her and Relentless and I have been friends for like almost a year. So, and she, like I said, if you ask Relentless about, me, insecurities and jealousy and hatred, Relentless will back me up on that if
Mm-hmm.
you ask her, and boom, because I don't have any insecurities of jealousy or hatred in me. She's never seen a drop of it in me. Relentless, never.
If it is there, you take care of it like a man. Be like, hey, Relentless, I'm getting a little insecure because whatever reason, or you voice your opinion. You don't just be like, nah, nah,
Right.
nah, 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 your fault. No.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, and I love Relentless to death. So, and I mean, I understand she's busy, I totally get it, You're busy. Hey, I get it, 8 months, you want to come on over, that's fine. But it's like, hey, but as far as Crystal goes, I just gave her my email address. I'm like, look, I'm not forcing it. This is my email address. If you want to come up, if you're interested, just shoot me an email. We'll work it out. That's it. That's basically all I'm doing.
Yeah, he's flexible. If you're too bothered by people, he'll do one-on-one with you. He'll just shoot the shit like me and him do.
Yeah.
He's a pretty flexible, decent person, but you want to just go off emotions and bite, and not actually sit and listen. Sit and listen. Powwow. Cross your legs.
Mm-hmm.
Wisdom. He's older than you by like probably 1 year. There's a reason for it, honey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm like 47, going on 48. I mean, I don't know how old she is, but
Oh, she's like 45, 46.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm about 47. So she's 45. I'm 2 years older. If she's 47, then I'm a year older. Oh no, if she's 40, let's say 46. If she's 46, I'm a year older.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know if I say this. I was like, oh, I guess Crystal Roberts not handle me?
I don't think she can handle. Podcast is different from being on the internet and actually doing streams. It doesn't seem like it, but when you get all the attention on you and it's not dispersed, it can be a lot.
Yeah.
I don't think she's used to that. And if she is, she's not showing it. And if she is showing it, then she's lost her shit.
Yeah. But it's like I said, I've been, like I said, I only went on her thing like that one time. That was when Granny 14 was on. That was the last time I went on her panel. I haven't been on since then. So, and you see,
I've tried. I've legitimately tried to be not accepting, but accepting of her life choices and not be her friend, but at least give her decent entertainment.
Yeah.
And she can't even take a handout. So I don't know.
So basically, I guess by me when I saw Granny 14, I think the other thing, well, I also think that Too Tall Rob guy, I was saying like, yeah, I think he pee-bombed me. And she's like, oh no, he's trying to claim he didn't. I'm like, nah, dude, you did. I can prove that easily. Because you look at whoever was on my panel. I don't know if you were on my panel at that time when Too Tall Rob did or not. I know Mike Saha was. Mike Saha was. Okay. So Mike Saha, I think, was there. He was on my panel. So I can tell you he would back me up easily.
Now, I might have gone to the bathroom and checked in on you when I was in Owasso with the ex, but I never stayed more than 5 minutes because he would get mad jealous in here. So I checked in on you, but I never really stayed long enough to see anything happen. So if I did, it was either before or after.
Right.
I didn't hear much back because it was late and I was tired and
Yeah. So basically, like when you email, say, yeah, I saw you on Crystals. And I was like, oh shit, Gothie doesn't like me anymore.
Well, no, again, I can't stress enough. I don't care what you do, but I'm gonna be concerned as your friend. Like, is it a ploy? Is it an entertainment thing? Because I've done this for a fat minute and I can't stop you from choosing what you choose, but I want to make damn sure it's what you choose because it can either be a lot or a little, and that's not the best thing to always do.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why if I do go to Crystal's panel or go on her thing, it's only like you do here and there,
Yeah.
Every once in a
blue moon. Goodness, big yawn.
Hello. Yeah, it'll be like once in a blue moon I'll go over.
Right.
But other than that, like I said, the last time I went on, it was Granny 14 was on, and that was when and then Too Tall Rob denies that he peed by me. Well, I think he's lying, so I think he did it. And I think And I think he also used Crystal Roberts' image to P-bomb me with.
Oh, wouldn't surprise me.
Huh?
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, I think he did because I can get someone stealing your name, your image. I get that. And someone did. Yeah, I get that. But I'm pretty sure Crystal Roberts' image was used because when I brought her up, it said this looked like her image. Boom, P-bombs. I'm like, oh, was this Too Tall Rob that did this? Was it Lord Farticus? But Lord Farticus, like I said, he accused me of being a thief. And then you see why I don't like him. He accused me of being a thief, and and it's like, yeah, if I really wanted to commit revenge porn, I would probably use Crystal Roberts' photo to do it, but I don't got any, so.
I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. Coffee is kicking my ass tonight.
Go ahead. Nah, go ahead. All right. So, we'll let Gothie go to the ladies' room. Yeah, Gothie, she's a really good person. I like her. We're good friends, and hey, and I got no problem with her checking in on me. But like I said, like I was saying, and I was just telling Gothie, the last time I went on Crystal Roberts' panel was, like I said, Granny 14 was on, and Rob came up. I was like, yeah, it's any P-Mo. He said no, but I think he did it. Won't admit. So I haven't been back on Crystal's panel since. So, so I'm like, I'm just going to continue doing my thing. And like I said, I gave Crystal my email address. If she wants to come up, she can shoot me an email, and, I'm happy to accommodate. If not, you want to do whatever, that's fine. I'm not, forcing you. All I did was just give you my email address. And like I said, if you're out there, Crystal, give you my email address, you can come up. But it's like, that's all I did. Because, that's not forcing. You just give your email address and say, hey, I just gave this to you. If you'd like to come up, you can come on one of my recordings if you want. If you're interested, that's fine. Or if you want to be a guest on a show I go on, I just said, just shoot me an email. We'll work it out. That's all. That's not forcing. That is not forcing. But if she thinks that's forcing, oh, nice. Hi, Kitty. Hello. If Crystal Roberts thinks that's forcing, then I hate to say, she's got the problem, not me. That's my opinion. Like I said, I don't want to talk bad about her, but that's just, I can just give my opinions and, say what I believe, and that's it. But, yeah, it's, yeah, because, I love, doing these recordings, and I'm having fun. If there's some people who say, like, oh, this is a waste of time, it's not a waste of time. It's actually fun. When you have a guest on, it's fun. I've done recordings by myself. And this is, now I'm going to tell you, recording number 30. Wow. I'm celebrating recording number 30 because that's tonight. Yeah, I didn't do a recording yesterday because I was watching Florida State play Duke. So, so I said, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. So I ended up having to reboot my computer. And so finally the camera worked. Of course, StreamYard emails me and says, oh, yeah, well, we resolved the issue camera and all that. I'm like, did you resolve it? Because I just tried to turn the camera on. It wouldn't turn on. It's like, yeah, you didn't resolve nothing. So I resolved it this time. Not StreamYard.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. But like I said, if you like give them your email, just say, here, Crystal, this is that blue link. That's my email address. And I just gave this to you. If you want to come on one of my recordings, you're welcome to. You want to come on a Monday night show, be a guest. I just said, just shoot me an email. I'll work it out. That's it. That is not forcing. And if she looks at that as forcing, I hate to say it, she's the one with the problem, not me. If you want to give your opinion to what I just said, that's fine. If you think I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong, or if,
Nope. Sitting there thinking about it earlier when I was making my own little stream thing or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I had Minnie Manson attack me because of what I said on Grady's show. Yeah, Minnie Manson, who,
What?
yeah, he
Wait,
attacked me.
wait, 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 hold on. Minnie Manson attacked you?
Yeah,
I know Minnie Manson. He's been on. Well, he hasn't been on this
right,
recording, but But when I had a channel, he's been on. I think I had him on a couple of my shows when I had a channel.
right.
And yeah, I haven't talked to him since. I don't know what he's up to. I might want to.
No, Minnie Manson is just mad because I'm in Grady's life, and me and Grady have this mutual respect of Grady's married. I'm just the co-host. There's nothing else going on.
Right.
Minnie Manson, however, calls him up at 2, 3, and 4 in the morning at worst times, crying and sobbing, waking up poor Grady's wife.
Oh my!
And Grady is nice enough to fix it for like 30 minutes to an hour and put Manson back to sleep.
Wow. Now, when did this happen? Do you remember?
Just a few days ago.
Okay.
I was doing a show with Grady, and Grady was talking his concerns and voicing his opinion on Minnie Manson, and again the concerns, because there is some major concerns going on because Minnie Manson is not stable enough for this.
Wow.
And we all see it. And because me sitting there listening to Grady, I got attacked. Minnie Manson, no. First of all, you're going on pure emotions. I said it once, I said it earlier, and I'll say it again. You are not regulated. That's what happens, and that's why doctors say regulate. Take your hormone replacement therapy medication. Because you scream like a woman and then you act like a man. That's not good for your heart at your age. It's not. And especially with that barrel chest of yours, darling. No. You are 5 more yells and screams away from a heart attack just dropping down on stream, dude. Stop.
Yeah, I saw Minnie once. I think it was Minnie. I think it was. I was looking at like Crystal's thing. I wasn't on her panel, but I think Minnie. I don't know if it was Minnie, but it was like a nude guy. It was like just go right across the stage. Like, was that Minnie Manson? I like.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, is that Minnie Manson, dude? And she's like, is that? And Crystal's like, is that a naked guy that I see going across? And she's like, I don't think so. I was like, yeah. I'm like, almost what it said. Thinking to myself, yeah, Crystal, you have a naked guy run across. You could get your channel shut down for that. I don't know if Crystal got her channel shut down. I didn't hear anything, so. I wasn't on the panels. I was like,
well, one of her trolls porn bombed her with my fucking image. It was hilarious.
What? Oh wow!
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it was great.
Wait. So they used your image and porn bomb Crystal?
Yeah, it was a video. She let him up, and it was one of her regulars. And they popped the video in for like 5 minutes, and then she took him down.
Oh man. Did she get her channel taken down for it or no?
I don't know.
When did that happen?
That happened a few days ago as well, too.
Oh my god! So that was that the same time that Minnie attacked you, or?
Minnie attacked me just 3-4 days ago. Well, 2 days ago, probably. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I've never had any issues with Minnie Manson. I mean,
I didn't either.
Yeah.
I was surprised because when everyone was attacking Minnie, I was the one in front of Chris to stand up to everyone and everyone in that Discord and my ex and be like, look, Minnie, fuck what they think. And this is how I'm repaid? No, Minnie, you need to just keep your drama to your mama and don't bring it over here. I ain't doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. Oh, there we go. Look at me. Hey, this is great. Don't worry, this is not a horror movie I'm doing. It happens, you know. But I know Minnie's monetized. That's great. I've never had an issue with Minnie, but it's like I haven't had him up here. I'd love to have him up here, but then it's like, okay, well, I could, but you know, I could probably email and give him my link and see if he'd want to come up. I could, but I might have him up here try to get him up here maybe one time. I mean, I have nothing against him. He's a great guy. It's just the thing was when I had a channel and had him up, there were people that just did not like him. And I was like, look, Minnie, it's not me that doesn't like you. I like you. You know, it's like it's my audience, it's my viewers. That's who doesn't like you. I like you. You know, I mean, I can't afford to pay the guy, but I do love having him. I would love to have that guy.
I have no problem with him, but you're not going to talk to me like that, man. Especially if I've done nothing to you like that. No, absolutely not.
Wow.
So no.
Yeah, because I would never talk to you like that. Okay.
Are you off too, kitty? Hang on.
I mean,
okay, good job.
Yeah, go ahead. You're good. But yeah, I mean, but yeah, I apologize if you were degraded, but and now look at us now. Look, I mean, because I remember like you like left my stream because like you were like attacked and all that, thinking, oh, that's something to do. Like, oh yeah, let him up, and that's it was was it? Oh, it was like was it Rupert and
it was someone else. I'm not sure who, but it was someone else.
Yeah, but that was like okay, but that was like then, and then hey, look at us now, Gothie. Look at how good friends we are now. I mean, see now that I'm doing a recording, no one's coming up here to try to attack you. So,
or no one wants to attack me because no one can find my butt.
Right.
And if they find me, it's too late because I'm already off doing something else.
Exactly. See, and it's like, I can have people up here, and I only put people up here that I know and trust, you know, and I'm not going to have people up here to attack you. And it's like, hey, look, this time they try to attack him. Like, hey, look, what are you attacking Gothie for? What has she done that you got to attack her? Look at her. Attractive woman. And then they're like,
that's why.
I've heard people. I know I've heard what Crystal said about you think that you're rotten. I don't think you're rotten. No way.
You think I'm rotten, honey, because you're rotten yourself. It's called projecting.
I think Gothie's an attractive woman. I got no problems with her. So I mean, yes, she has left my stream before because she felt she was attacked. I get it. I've apologized. And look at it, and look what happens.
Wait. You, the host, who actually co-signs for StreamYard because you're using them? You actually apologize because you have responsibility to host. Oh my God, Crystal. Do you hear that? Point proven. Even though he didn't do a damn thing wrong, he is responsible for the stream and and fucking everyone else on here. Oh my gosh. What's going to happen now? That's called a man, honey.
So you're basically saying, like, I did the right thing. Like, when you were attacked, I apologized for it.
Exactly.
And let's see. I remember, I think you said, like, you were attacked on her panel. And whether or not I don't know. Like I said, I don't know the whole story on, if she apologized to you for it or not.
But no, she didn't.
Well, then. That's wrong. See,
at
least with me, when you were attacked, I manned up and I said to you, hey, I apologize for it. Listen, I did not think they were going to do that. I was hoping they were going to be respectful, and some guys are respectful, some aren't. So I'm like, this is why that Rupert, and I think it was it Mongo or something? Mm-hmm. I don't have them up anymore. I haven't talked to Rupert or Mongo since. So...
Man, Mongo thinks he's Christian now. It's so cute.
Yeah, I don't know if I told you this, but I was on his panel one time, and he had said to her that I think you told me the story. I think I called you and told you the story on the phone. And,
yeah.
And Mongo was saying like, well, I heard that Crystal murdered Jeff or something. Like, what? I'm like, whoa. I mean, we don't even have proof of that. We have no evidence of it. So how could it even be true? And he said, that's what he heard. I'm like, I don't know where Mongo got the information from. So I'm like, well, if you got evidence, present the evidence. Otherwise, It's like, I think Crystal's innocent in this. If I do get on her panel again, I will say, look, as far as the whole Jeff murder thing, I believe you that you didn't murder him. Okay, because look, I don't have proof that you did it. I know you didn't do it. Now I can say I was on Mongo's panel. He heard you did, but look, I'm just, this is what Mongo said. This is not me. I believe you that you didn't do it. So it's like, please don't like jump on my ass thinking that I think you did. No, I don't believe you did it. If you want to jump on anyone's ass, go after Mongo. Attack Mongo, not me. You know?
Exactly.
Because I'm fine. I'm like Crystal. I find you innocent in the murder of Jeb. I know you didn't do it. I believe her. I believe she didn't pee on me. You know?
That, and if you fuckers are nice to me, I'll answer questions. For instance, I know the woman pretty well. She's smart enough to not murder someone, but she's stupid enough to fucking haul drugs across the fucking state borderline and give hand jobs. Yeah. Just saying. She's not fucking stupid, but she's stupid enough. So she had no idea on the whole drug shit. That's different.
Yeah, I can also say when
she's gonna murder someone, she'd be in jail right now because she gets her ass caught.
Right. But it's like with like people on YouTube, I can tell you, you don't make much money on there. Now I'm not saying no, you don't make much money. Now, unless your sub count is in the millions, that's the only way you're gonna, the money's gonna come in. Unless you're in the millions, yeah. And even Crystal Roberts did have 2,000 subs, which I believe. But think about it. It's like, okay, well, how much money were you making there, Crystal? Tell me that. I can tell you, not much.
That, and if I would have handled the trolls a lot better, she would still not have that, and I'd be well over at fucking 3-4K by now.
Right. Even when you're in the thousands, you're not making much. I mean,
cents, max $1. Like, and that's for like the stream.
Yeah.
And every dollar you get.
Yeah.
Like, basically, YouTube takes a percentage of your revenue, and my thing, it's a decent chunk. So no.
Yeah. See, that's why I went to Rumble, because I don't think they take huge what's it?
A percentage,
Yeah. They at least don't do that. At least as far as I know. I mean, I'm still kind of new to the Rumble thing, but, but I don't know really how payment works with them. Like now I'm monetized just by uploading videos with Rumble, and all the videos I've uploaded on my Rumble channel are monetized, so I can make money with those. So, but the nice thing is, at least Rumble isn't taking a huge chunk out of See, and that's why that's part of the reason why I like Rumble better, because you can get monetized much quicker. They don't take a huge chunk. So YouTube's taking they're taking huge cuts now. YouTube's what I'm hearing. Now, as far as how much they're taking, I don't know. But I mean, and Uncle Lou, I like him, but I didn't like how, I remember when you were on my show, Uncle Lou came up, he started pretending he was an agent for AGTs, what I heard. He did that. I'm sure you were on my panel at the time. He came up, and then he was trying to, I don't know if he was harassing. He said, yes or no, yes or no. I'm like, dude, what the fuck's your problem, man? Why are you harassing my guest? You think I had you up here to harass her? No. If you want to be nice to her, you be nice to her. You can ask questions, but don't harass her. Okay, I don't need that. Don't degrade Gothie. I don't degrade her, so you don't degrade her. But I mean, it's I do like Uncle Lou, but it's I can tell you right now, even though he's in the thousands, he might be averaging 50 grand. That's it. I mean, but that 50 grand, that's before you pay your bills, utilities, food, and all your, stuff. That's before all that. But then when you pay for all that, what money you got left? What are you down to 20, 30,000?
If that.
If anything, he could be down about 20, 30 grand. That's it. You're not going to last. That 50 grand's not going to last you. Yeah, it's great to have that 50 grand, but you gotta pay Uncle Sam, sir. Trust me. I know
Honestly,
how.
if that, because my ex Chris would bring home a decent fucking check every 2 weeks if he fucking worked. By the time bills were paid, he barely had $200 left.
Oh, wow.
And that was thousands, like 17,000 before fucking holiday pay.
Right.
So if that, dude, you probably don't even have 200. You probably have 100 max.
Yeah.
Because bills, car insurance, everything you love to do costs
Right.
money.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
So
That does.
new tires, new oil, new gas, your car has to be fucking tip top shape. That's already gone. Any instruments you play, gone.
Mm-hmm.
Food out the window, everything.
That's
Everything.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I totally agree with you. I mean, it's like, see, that's why I see, even though I lost my channels, hey, I mean, yeah, and even though it's like, hey, okay, I might have a little loss, it hurts, but you know what? Look what happened. It's like, I feel like I've got, Mike Saha became an angel to me. You're now my angel, and you're like, look where I am now. If it weren't for like, you and Mike Saha, I mean, what did Crystal Roberts do for me? Did she get me to do these recordings? No. I mean, it's like, look, I'm cool with you, but it's like, okay, but it's like, yeah, I may have celebrated some. She celebrated great, but but it's like, okay, I'm sorry, you got your channel down, but it's like, but you blame me for it. Yeah, I reported. There's a difference between reporting and striking. Huge difference. What I did was report. I didn't strike. But like the Lord Farticus guy, he accused me of being a thief. He accused me of striking multiple channels. None of it's true. I didn't strike.
Sorry to cut you off, but speaking of him, I outright asked him on Discord, hey, who's that female you're living with? And two, what's going on with these fucking rumors? He says he's not married. I beg to differ. You don't have a female in your house unless you're married or fixing to be divorced and you're being nice. And, again, been there, done that. So, not to mention the pictures on Facebook and everything else.
Right.
Yeah, either he's had kids with her and they're no longer together and they're just being a partnership.
Right.
Or they're in the process of getting a divorce and the house is big enough to where they can have their own space.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
because Relentless sent me emails about, I think it's Banana and Farticus, like they're dating on YouTube, and while they have, partners outside, like I said, I don't know. I mean, I've got the emails that proves it. Relentless has sent them to me, and and Relentless has said, well, Farticus's Curtis is like all cordial with me. I was like, yeah, well, he wasn't cordial with me, so because he's accused me of striking multiple channels. He's accused me of being a thief. So this is why I don't really do YouTube. I don't go on really people's panels hardly. I don't, really do it much. Like I said, except to go on the Monday night show, and that's about it. Like I'll go on the Monday night show, maybe go on Twisted Rooster's show. I mean, that's about it. Other than that, I did stream once on Uncle Lou's second channel, and Uncle Lou let up this Drewski 2 times, and he basically accused me of getting his cousin pregnant, and that's false.
Does Drewski like hang out in a big brown chair? I would say big, but a brown chair.
I saw he was on camera. I don't know him that well, but Uncle Lou let him up on the panel.
What's his name? Drew.0 or something?
It's Drewski 2 times. That's what he goes by.
Only one I know is a huge alcoholic, and he's just one of those you just don't pay any mind to. I'm not sure. So,
but yeah, but he was trying to say that I got his cousin pregnant, and it's false. I was even telling Uncle Lou, I'm like, Lou, I didn't get his cousin pregnant. It's false. I didn't do it. Uncle Lou believes me, but it's like Drewski say like, no, you got it pregnant. I'm like, dude. No, I didn't. All right, you can't.
Kind of loud and obnoxious and kind of short and chunky in the face.
Might be. If you watch Lou's second channel, if you go to like his second channel, There's one that I kind of stream. Uncle Lou let me stream on his channel on the second one. This is when I didn't have a channel, but he allowed me to stream, which I thank him for. And that's when he let this Drewski 2 times up. He basically accused me of getting his cousin pregnant, which is false. And this is kind of why I'm glad I don't have a channel. That's why I left YouTube for Rumble. Then I don't have to worry about any of that bull crap,
Right.
Because it's like YouTube, I mean, they'll like shut your channel down for just about anything. So it's like I get a channel, they're probably just going to try to take me down again. So I'm like, you know what? No, I'm going to Rumble, and they won't try and take me down. At least I think the rule is, Rumble.
I looked into that. It is no obscenity, no violence, no profanity, no sexualized content.
Right.
Basically PG-13.
Okay. That's what Rumble is, or?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Because it's like when I go to Rumble, it's like I think there was something to do. They had something with women bikinis, can't exploit them or something.
Yes, that's what I mean. You can go in there and read them more in detail, but that was the short version. No exploiting women, no glorifying violence, and basically PG-13. Respect women, respect each other. Don't glorify violence. Don't bully each other. Don't exploit.
Right.
Just basic common human decency of doing to others and all that stuff.
Right.
So,
right. Yeah. Because that's why I went to Rumble. I have 17 followers now, so I could stream over there if I wanted to. But you have to have a pay plan, and and Uncle Lou said to me, I never pay for streaming. I'm like, well, unless you have a free plan, that's the only way you're not paying. But if you got a pay plan and you're not paying, I hate to say it, but I don't know what the rules are if you don't pay. If you have a pay plan and you don't pay, I don't know what the rules are. I'd love to know. But anyway. Oh, this Gothie was here, and hopefully she'll come back. But yeah, I guess she just poofed off for a while, but hopefully she'll come back. Gothie, all you gotta do is just click the link, and you get it back in. Anyway, yeah, but like I said, I'm on Rumble now, and I'm enjoying it. I have 0 issues, and and I haven't gotten a single policy violation because I've not done anything that's going to get me taken down. But like I said, if you have a pay plan and you don't pay, I don't know what the rules are with that, so I'll have to look into that. But I would think they take the plan away from you or something. I really don't know. I've not heard anything, but yeah, like I said, if like I said, Crystal, if you're out, Crystal Roberts, you're out there. If you want to come up, just shoot me an email, and we'll work it out. If not, hey, I get it, and now it's like you're having some jealousy because Gothie was a co-host for Grady, and I don't have an issue with that because I like Gothie, and if you're gonna have an issue with Gothie being a co-host for Grady, then look, that's not my problem. You work that out. Please don't come to me and talk to me about that. I'm like, look, Gothie told me what's going on. I'm like, look, I'm out of it. I don't want to hear it. I don't have an issue with it, so that's it. But yeah, I can understand. You're busy with Grady, that's fine. But Gothie, I happen to like. I think she's an attractive woman, and and I got respect for her. She's a great person, we're good friends, and and look, here's the thing. It's like you say, and you have me attacked. You say you didn't, but we know the truth. We know the truth, Miss Roberts. Trust me, I'm already, And then it's like you say, you didn't have Gothie attack. You did attack her, and you never apologized for it. And me, see, I at least was a man, manned up, and apologized when Gothie was attacked, the Rupert and Mongo or whatever, I at least apologized to Gothie for it. And you, Crystal, sorry to say it, you didn't. So, if you can't, own up, sorry to say it, I'm not trying to be rude, but if you can't own up, you got no business on YouTube. Okay? I hate to say it, but that's why I'm in here. I'm in the studio, and no one can pee-bomb me, because if I do get pee-bombed, I could end the recording right there. Boom. But anyway, but yeah, Gothie, you're always welcome up here. Thank you for coming up. I'll probably do a couple hours, maybe do a little longer. We'll see. I've got the day off, so yeah. All right. Well, I guess I can go back and run through some of the missions. All right. So GTA 4. Yeah. Then there's some the guys you can like do stuff with, But I think what you get like there's one club in the GTA 4, the Triangle Club. So that will get unlocked. But I think your cousin Roman calls you, and then he says, "Hey, you want to go to a gentleman's club?" You agree to do it, and then you go to the Triangle Club. That's how that gets unlocked. The other one is Honkers. I like that club. That one's awesome. Yeah, I take some of the girls there, like Carmen, Alex, Kiki. I wouldn't mind taking there, and yeah, that's in Alderney. You have to like progress. You have to You have to progress in the game a lot to get it unlocked. But it will get unlocked once you get into Alderney or something, or you get a hideout there. It'll get unlocked too. But that's a good club. Let's see. There's missions you do for Mikhail Faustin, and I forget the other guy's name, but they live in the house. But the house is like you go to the bowling alley. It's like you go through the gate and you just go straight. It's like towards almost near where the ocean is. The house is right there. It's like right here. Yeah, it's hard to describe it, but you know what I'm talking about when you see it. Anyway, but there's some missions you do. One, you go to the shop. I guess you got to shoot someone in the leg or whatever, or point a gun, and then then you get out, and then you go to like a underground weapon area, and then he tells you to get a weapon. He's like, hey, put it on. They'll put it on the bill. You get that weapon, and yeah, that's it. So then your mission's passed there. Another mission, that's an easy one. The other mission, there's one called Rig to Blow. It's a difficult mission if you don't know what you're doing. I've actually passed that mission. So basically what happens is you have to go and find this truck. All right. And once you get in the truck, you contact Mikhail Faustin, and he says, okay, you're going to haul these explosives to South Bowen, some truck stop or whatever. And he's like, explosives? Like, hey, you crazy? But you end up doing it. And I guess your cousin would call and say, hey, you want to do this again? No, I'm hauling explosives, man. We'll do it another time. I just cancel on them. And then there's another time Roman calls. I just like ignore because you don't want to spook a deer. That's one. I'll tell you about that one. But you take this, but the one's called Rig to Blow. You drive the truck that's full of explosives. You gotta be very careful because you don't want to blow the truck up. Like when you in it, yeah, you're done. So you want to get it to a stop or rest, some area where you park the truck. So once you park the truck, rig it, and then you leave, get out, boom. And then mission's passed. And you want to get out of the area as fast as you can. Otherwise, they could possibly link you, and you don't want those problems. And mission's passed. So that's that mission. There's another mission. What's that one? But yeah, there's one you do. I forget the name of it, but you go into the Oh yeah, it's like the Cabernet, the theater or something, or his club or something, and you have to kill him. So you're killing like all people, the bad guys, and then you gotta finally kill him. You eventually get to him, and I guess you point and you kill him, and that's it. So once you kill Faustin, the mission's over, and then that mission's passed. There's another mission you do where I think you kill Vlad, and I've done that one, and then that's where you Faustin and you do missions there. There's one where there's like 3 vans you got to pull over. You got to find which one has the TVs in the back, and that's a pretty easy mission. Once you find that one, you take it, and then I guess you take it to whatever destination you're supposed to, and that's it. And then your mission's passed there. Basically, like, yeah, so Roman's like kidnapped. He has him, but he's taken care of, so you're all good there. So that's that mission. I've done a lot of those. So yeah, like I said, they're easy if you know what you're doing, but if you have a hard time, yeah, it can be difficult. And yeah, there's these blue person icons you get to. Those are side missions. You get some extra money to if you complete them. That's really, really fun. Some you can probably do again if you miss it, or if you don't pass it first time. Some will let you do it again. But I've passed some of those. Some it's like they're off for a ride and that's it. And some will pay you, some don't. There's let's see, what else is there? But yeah, it's GTA 4. It's a very fun mission. I mean, it's a fun game. I mean, a lot of missions I actually have passed, and some it's like another way. Just you could go on YouTube and look it up. Yeah, some of the missions are hard, some are easy. Once you know what you're doing, it's easy. And another mission is where you find out that the hideout you first stay in the game eventually gets burned down. So you end up having to go into South Bowen. So I think Roman calls someone, say, "Yeah, we need a place," and I think, this was it. Calls his like girlfriend or something, and she like makes some calls or something. So you actually get a place in South Bowen. And you can start doing some missions there. And what I usually do before doing that, any missions that I haven't done in the other area, I go ahead and get those completed before moving on. So I would recommend, if you got missions to do, before South Bowen missions, I would get the missions where you lived before. I would get those missions done before moving to South Bowen. I mean, you can't move to South Bowen, so I would get a lot of missions done that need to get done. Like Jacob missions, get all those done, and a lot of the men can have special abilities. Like Jacob, if you need a weapon, call him. You meet him somewhere, he'll open the trunk of his car, and he's got weapons. I mean, anything you need, man, he'll hook you up. Brucey, he'll give you a ride in his chopper. Let's see, what else is there? Roman, he'll get you a ride, give you a car ride. He'll send like a taxi, pick you up, and it'll take you wherever you need to go. So that one's nice. That's a good ability to have. Let's see. Francis, eventually, if you keep him alive, he will become the commissioner of the police department. He could become the commissioner or something. So he's good to have. You could call him if you need your wanted level lowered. He could probably do it. But I've done that. I don't think it's ever happened. But I've had Kiki do it, and that's good. So, let's see. Packy, he's another good person. He'll get a bomb somewhere. You can go get it, and you can blow a car up or something. That's really nice. I've actually done that. That's fun. Another one. Let's see who else is there's Dwayne. If you keep him alive, he could really help you out for some tough missions. Like one, like you give him a call, he'll call back up for you. He's got his couple guys, a couple bodyguards or guys that he knows. He'll call them up. They'll come. They'll help you out for a mission, and then that's it. And then you got Playboy X. You can do missions for him, but he's one you end up killing. I think it's the Holland play or something that you do. And what you got to do, you basically, at some point, you call Dwayne, Playboy, you decide you're like in this pickle, like, man, what do I do? What do I do? And it tells you, and you have a choice of either killing Playboy X or Dwayne. If you kill Dwayne, you'll get paid like, what's it, 25 grand, but then Playboy wants nothing to do with you. But then if you choose to kill Playboy, Dwayne at least will be your friend. So, and he's a good person. You can do missions with him. You can hang out with him eventually. So I would go, bowling with Dwayne is fine. A strip club with him is awesome. Oh yeah, there's like things you can do. And then, like I said, once you get his ability unlocked, yeah, he'll send like some backup for you, like a couple of his guys. That's really good. I've actually used that ability. That's really nice. And then when you kill Playboy X, you can use his safe house. You can use his place as a hideout or a safe house. So what you want to do when you get that, go into the closet. There's a GTA. There's an outfit. That's the GTA 3 outfit used. It's from GTA 3, but it's a GTA 4 outfit. You look for it, and once you get it, you put that on. Once you have that on, I would then save the game, and you can do missions in that outfit. It's really cool. I've actually done that before, so that's another neat feature. You get Playboy X's safe house, and when you do, I think it's hostile negotiation. I want to say. I think that's the one where Roman's kidnapped, and you go to this warehouse. I think you get a call from his girlfriend saying, like, yeah, I think Roman's kidnapped or whatever. So you go to this warehouse, and you got to kill everybody in there. I mean, there's weapons, collect all goods in there, and then you basically want to go through that, kill everybody, and you basically rescue your cousin, and then you got to get out of the warehouse. I mean, and I think there's a truck. You get in that truck, boom, you leave, and then boom. And then that one's, I guess, basically you take them back home, and then he eventually will call you and say, hey, I got you a place. It's like you get the penthouse, which is really nice. It's almost not too far from Playboy's, but it's distance from there, not that far, but that's how you get another hideout. So that's so Playboy's that one, and you have South Bowen because in your other one, so you can get up to possibly, I think the most amount of safe houses I've gotten in GTA 4 are about let's see, about 4. You can't. I mean, there's a way to get 5, but it's very difficult to do. But the most I've ever gotten was 4. I've gotten the safe house in the safe house in Bowen. I've had Playboys. I've gotten the one that Roman gets you after you rescue him from that warehouse. Oh yeah, and there's Alderney. Yeah, there's a safe house in Alderney. You have to complete Smackdown and A Long Way to Fall. And then once you complete those missions, your safe house in Alderney will get unlocked. Okay? So that's how that's done. And I've actually done that. That's pretty cool. And then you basically you do missions for like almost like the Mafia or something. There's like Pigorino, and there's this gang you work for. And I mean, it's, you do that for a while, and there's assassination missions you do, and I love doing those. They're pretty fun. There's one that you do where there's like a helicopter. I guess you got to blow that up or something, or you got to shoot it down. And I just use like a rocket launcher or and shoot it on. That thing's done. So that's how I pass that mission. You know, so it's easy. Um, but yeah, you do all the assassination missions. I've done those, and then there's one called Blood Brothers where you have to try to you choose to kill either Francis or one of like Packy's brothers or something. So I just kill Packy's brother, and then that's it. I think it's Derek or Gerald you end up killing. But if you kill Francis, then he doesn't become the commissioner of the police department, and then he can't help you. So I usually try. I did that, and I was like, oh god, I screwed myself. Yeah, So what I ended up doing was I then killed one of the brothers, and I said, no, I need to keep Francis alive. So and that's what I ended up doing. So, but yeah, it's not a difficult mission. Like I said, the missions in GTA 4 they're pretty easy if you know how to pass them. But if you don't know how to do it, you're gonna have problems. So, that's. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. But yeah, that's about it. But yeah, Gothie, you're welcome to come back up if you like. I mean, like I said, I'll probably do another recording, probably Tuesday. I doubt I'll do one Monday because I'll be on a show then. I'm probably gonna, restart this computer and then I may download it probably tomorrow. So, yeah, that'll be easy. So I might do one or two reboots and then that's it. That way I can do for Monday, and then if I need for Tuesday, or maybe do 3. I might do 1 or 2, but probably do 1, and then might do 2. Do 1 or 2, and that should be all right. So maybe do 2. So do 1, have 1 for tomorrow, and then Wednesday, that's probably what I might end up doing. We'll see. I mean, usually I try to download it right away and then get everything done, but I may just end up waiting. I could wait till tomorrow. I'll see. Depends on how late we go. But yeah, I could just like have it in here and I can just download it the next day and it'll be good. And I can just delete the other 2 and then that's it. But yeah, I like Gothie. I think Gothie's awesome. She's an attractive woman. And I don't think she's rotten at all. I mean, anyone calls her rotten, you got a big problem. Okay, I like Gothie. She's real cool. I mean, I've never had an issue with Minnie. Minnie Manson's cool, but yeah, I mean, but yeah, I can't believe that Minnie would attack her. I'm like, what did Gothie do to you, Minnie? I mean, she didn't do anything. That's just kind of, I don't. That's weird. Oh, but anyway, that's basically that. But yeah, GTA 4. I mean, I love those missions. Yeah, but the paper trail mission, that's like one of the most difficult missions I've ever done. That's a hard one. I always fail at that one. It's very difficult. Then there's like you can actually do helicopter rides with Brucey. That's really fun. Like you can actually like call him and fly the chopper. I guess you fly his. That's really nice. I've done that. And you basically go to like a site and then you have to fly it back. And then there's boating. I like to do that. Bowling, strip club. Yeah, shows good. Like to do that with him. Yeah, strip club, shows, comedy club, or maybe the Cabernet. I don't know. Out to dinner, out to food, going out to eat is good. So yeah, and there's a lot of things you can do when you get there. But yeah, getting their abilities unlocked, that's also good key because you never know when you need something, Like I said, yeah, Kiki's a lawyer. But Kate, yeah, she's unlocked after you complete Waste Not, Want Nots. It's a difficult mission, but if you know how to do it, it's easy. You climb the fence, you got to kill guys, you go to and then you got to go into this warehouse, kill people there, and get out, and then there's a boat or a raft you got to get into. So once you get in that, you go in there, and then once you activate, you're done, and then you pass it. Once you drop Packy or you get dropped off, he takes the boat, and that's it. That's mission complete. That's a fun one. I've done that. There's also one mission you do where I think it's by Mikhail Faustin, where you have to kill this biker gang. It's the Lost. So you basically kill those guys, and I've actually done that mission. And you can actually, after you complete it, you can actually take one of those bikes, and the tires are like bulletproof, so you can actually use those, and you can take it and you can have it at your safe house. I've actually done that. That's pretty cool too. And they've actually been gone too. That's all right. But I like cars. They're really good. But oh yeah, you can also you can eat at some of those vendors. It costs money, but you can do that. You can also other ways you can restore your health is you can rest at your safe house. Another one is let's say you date any of the girls, like let's say you get Carmen, yeah, you could get your health back with that. And if that doesn't do it, another way, get with one of those, street ladies, they'll get your health back. Go to a strip club, get a dance, that'll get your health back. I've done that. Eating will do it. But yeah, there's several ways you can get your health restored. I mean, you can also enter a code and get your weapons and health restored. Yeah, that'll do it too. Get your armor and health done, weapons. I mean, there's a lot of ways to heal yourself too. I mean, you don't necessarily have to have Carmen heal you. You can. That's an option, but you can also heal yourself too. It's she can heal you and you can heal yourself. So, which is really nice. But yeah, Carmen and Kiki, they're unlocked through Love Meet. Alex is unlocked through Crap List. So you got to find her there. You got to click this. What's it? Something Party USA or something like that. Once you click that, she sends you an email, and that's it. And then you get an email from Carmen contacts you, then Kiki will contact you, and then you go on the date. They tell you the time, and then you meet them, and that's it. And you get to go on dates. Then if you date them enough, they'll have special abilities you can unlock. But the only ones that are not unlocked special abilities are Michelle and Kate. I mean, Kate, yeah, I don't take her to a strip club. I'll do bowling, food, maybe a comedy club. Well, not cabaret. I would probably do comedy and eating. I usually just do eat, drink, maybe darts. That's almost about all I would do, But GTA 4, I definitely recommend owning. And then I would say, what else is there? The GTA 5 is a fun one. There's Lost and Damned. I've played that. I've also played The Ballad of Gay Tony. That's a fun one. I also like Def Jam Fight for New York. I've completed that. That's a fun game. Let's see what else. I mean that's about it. Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe, fun. I've beaten the combat side, DC side, done it all. That's a fun one. Anyone you come up here, I'm not interested in answering any questions about Georgia Tech, North Carolina, and Southern Cal losing their games. If you ask me questions about that, I'm going to end the broadcast, and I'll probably end up just deleting it. Well, who knows? Maybe we'll see. But Duke, they lost to Florida State. Georgia Tech lost to Boston College. North Carolina lost to Virginia. Southern Cal lost to Utah. So if you were pulling for any of those teams to win, sorry, they lost. I mean, I was going for North Carolina to beat Virginia, but that didn't happen. But I did root for Florida State to beat Duke, so that one worked. I mean, Georgia Tech, I mean, they lost to Boston College. That's crazy. I mean, Boston College, they played really hard. I mean, they really I mean, Boston College pushed Georgia Tech's doo-doo in. I mean, that was just crazy. I mean, I couldn't believe that. That's something. That's something to see there. All right. Okay. Well, I guess that's the show for today. If it ain't Dukes, it ain't mayonnaise, of course, as always. Thank you, Gothie, for coming up tonight. I appreciate you. You're always welcome to come up here anytime you want. I think you're an attractive woman, and you know, I do my best to keep you safe. So, you know, but it's like I said, you know, me, she came back here because she knows I apologize. She knows I'm a man. I will own up for what I did. You know, and by me apologizing to Gothie, that's why she comes around. I mean, it's every here and there, but yeah, that's fine. But at least she does come around here, which is good, and I like that about her. You know, I have total respect for Gothie. I mean, I don't have any issues with her. She's an awesome girl. I think she's an attractive woman. I've got no problems. So, you know, but like I said, but when Crystal Roberts attacked her, so she said, "Oh, then what she did," and what ended up happening, and then she never apologized. Yeah, that's unacceptable to me, you know. But I might just say, if I talk to Gothie again, say, "Well, you know, Gothie, if Crystal Roberts never apologized, don't hang around her." I mean, that's just my opinion. But I mean, you can do what you want. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I can give suggestions, but you know. But anyway, it is what it is. You know, I get it, and that's about it. All right, well, all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. You know, I don't have to work tomorrow, but you never know. Anyway, hope you guys have a great Sunday. We will do this again, hopefully Tuesday, if I can get the camera working again. Now, sorry I was late tonight, but hopefully we'll get this going Tuesday. Yes, the next recording will be Tuesday between 8 and 9. I will do Wednesdays. And hopefully I'll try to do a Saturday. We'll just see. Depends on, you know, what's going on. If my team's not playing this Saturday, I might do a recording. We'll see. That's my birthday Saturday. So we'll see how that turns out and what we're going to do then. All right. All right, guys. Hope you guys have a good night. Be here or get the next recording will be Tuesday night between the hours of 8 and 9. Be here or get clowned. Thank you, Gothie, for coming up. You're always welcome here. I'll send you the replay to this thing. Yeah, if I don't download it tonight, most likely tomorrow. All right, guys, I'm going to get out. Have a good night. I'll see you guys hopefully Tuesday night between the hours of 8 and 9 if I can get this camera working again. Yeah, as I say, be here or get clowned. And that's the bottom line because I said so. And remember, if it ain't Dukes, it ain't mayonnaise.